Hi, I'm Tony Kerridge from Tony's Tackle. I'm going to show you a few tips on how to tie Nano line to tapered shock leader. Yeah, first thing we're tying this tapered leader to the Nano line. Take off a bit of your tapered shock leader, and I normally get rid of about, it's 15 to 60 this. I normally get rid of about 4 or 5 feet before I start tying. And that means that you're tying to a bit higher, so you're probably tying to 18 now, which gives you a little bit more leeway. Make yourself a loop, leave plenty there to tie up to. Push the Nano line through. Put your finger and thumb there just to stop it all, keep it all neat and tidy. Now you've got to come up at least 8 or 9 times, because this Nano line slips, believe me, and you don't want it slipping when you've got a fish on. So up about 8 or 9. Then you've got to come down the shank about 4 or 5. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, through where you started, where I had my finger and my thumb. Now pull this through a little bit. And now comes the good bit. What you've got to do is get this nice and moist and just pull it up in about 3 stages, I do. Keep it tight, pull it a little bit, wet it again, pull it a bit, wet it again. Can't wet it enough. And slowly you see it coming together. It's starting to pull now, up tighter. And that will not slip. You've got to cut your tag ends off. It's quite a nice little neat knot. It's a little bit bigger, but because I did go up a few more turns, but sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. If I get your scissors here, nice sharp set of braid scissors, only about £4 in tackle shops, and worth investing in it all day long.
Your tackle shop, Tone?
Yeah, because they'll cut it nice and neatly. Go to Tony's Tackle, get some braid scissors. Cut your loose ends off, tight as you can. Some people dab a little drop of super glue in there afterwards, just to keep it neat and tidy. See, now I haven't cut that clean enough, but normally I'll get a mate of mine to hold it near the end so I can get right tight. You don't want no loose edges off there, really, you know. I'll see if I can get closer, but it's very difficult when you haven't got anyone helping. You can either burn them off, or what you can do is just super glue it, but it's quite fine, you know. Okay, I've trimmed that off now. Just going to trim that off nice and neat with the braid scissors. Little dab of super glue on there if you want to. And that's sweet, that is. Lovely little knot. See a little loose end on there. I'll just cut that off for you while you're looking. Perhaps the Tony's Tackle braid scissors aren't as sharp as I thought. Okay, so I've snipped that closer. Lovely little knot. It's a game of chess. You must go as close as you can, but you mustn't go too close that basically you cut the end and then it snaps, like you know. Right, that'll pass nice and smoothly through the rings now. No big crashing as it goes through. Nice and neat little knot. All tapered line. 15 to about 18, time you sorted it out. Perfect.